everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we started a scenario where we have to deal with a couple feuding sorcerers, whatever. We're leading an apprentice of one of the sorcerers towards his tower, and hopefully we'll be able to make progress from there. You find yourself suddenly face-to-face, or at least face-to-front of head, with another gang of golems. Yeah, we tried that before, and they went and killed the guy we're supposed to protect. We're just gonna make sure that doesn't actually happen again. Instead, the magical energy. It helps out. Dead. One of us leveled up, which is nice. Did that say Herrick stares thoughtfully into space? Jeez, no wonder he's useless. Also, we're finding golem heads now. It occurs to you that if Ring has all of these golems and can dispatch them deep into his opponent's territory, it isn't clear why he hasn't just used them to attack Sorcerer Godric outright. You ask Herrick about it, and he sighs as though the answer were obvious. Skilled sorcerers such as my master can disrupt constructs like these golems with ease. They may be tough physically, but magically speaking, they're rather fragile, really. After heated questioning as to why, if golems can be so easily rendered inert, Herrick hasn't been undoing this all along, it comes out, through a quantity of mumbling, that he is in fact more acquainted with the theory of the process than the application. You're unsure whether his failure to mention any of this before, or his inability to make use of it is more irksome, but you get back to hiking. That explains a bit of why he's not doing anything, but I wish he would do more. Surely he can. Ah, there's the tower at last. Sorcerer's Tower. Light blaze. Light is instantly snuffed out. Oh, that's a wonderful situation. As you walk toward the tower, you notice that Herrick hasn't said a word. In fact, he looks almost apprehensive. It isn't clear why he would feel that way, but it seems to fit the mood of the place. The gloom surrounding the tower feels odd and unsettling. The trees lining the path must have been encouraged to grow by magic at this altitude, but they look dead now, and though they do help to block the wind, they make the scene rather desolate. I apologize if that sound in the background is being picked up. Someone is, what is it? Mowing the lawn. Stepping inside the tower, you find it oppressively dim. You have the increasing feeling that something is very wrong, but you can just make out a figure ahead that must be the sorcerer. Come to a stop facing the robed figure. It's hard to tell in the dark, but its posture seems more contemptuous than friendly. Draco asks tentatively, "Sorcerer Godric?" After a pause, the figure speaks.
It took you long enough to get here, but the wait should be worth it. For me, anyway, though not for you. In case it wasn't clear to you by now, the name is not Godric. It's Ring. Finally, although I'm afraid it isn't particularly original, since I really only need Herrick, I will have to dispose of the rest of you.
You turn to see Herrick's reaction to this, but it seems that he doesn't have one. He stands staring in a disquieting way, and given your situation, you suspect that the influence of a spell explains it. Looks like he won't be giving you any help with this, which is unfortunate, since it seems likely that you'll need everything you can muster. Oh, this is, wonderful. What the hell are those things? Defender spirits? No, wrong target. Oh, great, he's actually attacking us. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Ring waves his hands and conjures more defenders. That's perfect. Well, this is absolutely wonderful. Yeah, this is absolutely wonderful. I should have saved just before I walked into this place. You are going to go right for Hring. Okay, that's... Okay, gotta reload here. Alright, we gotta kill these golems again. Easily possible. Cast this again, why not? Boop. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Not where I want to go. Did not want to leave. Still did not want to leave. Alright. Now this time, let us save. Alright, now we know what's going to be in here. Alright, we know what's coming, so... And here we have an attack. Wait. You can actually... Ow, that was very painful. Wait. You can lightning spray again. I mean, that's actually not really a big deal. Low chance to hit. Not really something I want to deal with. Definitely not something I want to deal with here. Well, he's dealt with. Now we just gotta deal with all of his minions. This new arrival can only be Sorcerer Godric. Hopefully he is as friendly as you were originally led to believe. After you put away your weapons, Godric motions you over to him. Godric looks tired and after sighing heavily speaks.
Thank you for your efforts in destroying Hring. I'm deeply sorry that my nephew couldn't be saved, but I know that you faced a difficult situation and did what you could. He was a foolish boy, often, but he was good at heart and showed real promise with the arcane arts. I shall miss him a great deal. I can only assume that Hring lured him away from me with mental magic, giving him the false idea of some information he could find in the archives, then tricked him about the route back. I've looked at the papers he had brought. They're just blank. Since this business is done, I should be going. There's much work to do to reverse the harm to the region's weather if any crops are to be grown before true winter comes again. Godric vanishes as suddenly as he appeared, but taking Herrick's body with him. Well, okay then. That happened. I wonder if there's anything in this tower we can get. Shield ring, I think. Yeah, we can sell that. Same with the golden necklace. It seems that Hring kept the rest of the tower nearly as dark and gloomy as the entry hall. Seems like keeping a library this dim would be really counterproductive. Well, we can get some loot here. Spray acid scroll. Summon aid. On this shelf, a particularly large tome has been hastily replaced, laid sideways on top of the other books. Closer inspection shows that it covers mind control techniques. Apparently Hring needed to refer to it for his erstwhile plot. You page through the book a bit, but you don't see much of anything that makes sense to you. There's a golem leg. Oh wait, you're not carrying these golem parts. Sheik is. Looks like this is a laboratory. As you step near it, the curious blue chest unfolds itself, stands up, and turns toward you in a decisive manner. Uh-oh. Okay, that happened. Horn, nice fur, and dagger. And here, nothing of use. A healing potion. This must be a supply room. Unidentified Glucks. Well, I don't think we can get them identified, but we'll see. Okay, nothing really in that storage room. Alright, let's see what's upstairs. This seems to have been Hring's workshop. At a glance, it doesn't look like there's much of anything useful to you here. On the various tables, you see parts for more golems, but not many. Hring must have used up his entire supply harrying you on the way here. Call beast scroll. Basic powder, that's something. I have a feeling there's not really much of anything else here. I guess we can leave. It will be a long trip down the mountain and back to Tunsberg. Are you certain that you're ready to leave? Leave. You spent more than enough time around this dismal tower. You start the long hike back down the mountain. As you travel, you notice that the land is starting to come out of its unnatural winter state already. Snow begins to melt, turning the roads into even worse mud, unfortunately, and the first faint green is appearing on the forests and fields. When you finally reach Tunsberg again, your news of the death of Sorcerer Hring is met with great enthusiasm. He wasn't a very popular fellow to begin with, and everyone has been worried about whether they would be able to get a harvest this year at all.
When word reaches King Oddbjorn that you slew Hring yourselves, he requests that you see him in person to receive your payment. In addition to giving you the agreed-upon sum, the king praises your skill and suggests that he would like to have you work for him. You decline for the moment, but he asks you to keep the offer in mind. Alright. And that's the end of that scenario. Okay, simple and basic enough. Nothing too grand, but it worked out. I think that was alright. I am curious about what was going on in that farm, though. Very strange. I feel like there was more to it there, but maybe he just didn't put anything in. Oh well. Overall, that wasn't too bad. Next episode, we'll do another scenario, I think by the same guy. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been the Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.